So my example of my single story would be when I first started working in a daycare last year. There was a little boy there named Wesley, who I've grown to have a very strong relationship with. Um, a lady that I worked with had told me that his parents were very, very mean people. So um, every time I would see them at pickup, his dad would be kind of nice, but his mom was always kind of very quick to talk, and she never really would open up and say anything. She would just grab his stuff and leave, or she would drop him off and not really give you much information. So, of course, that puts in my head that this lady must be pretty mean, and Wesley is kind of a very sad baby all the time, so maybe he just didn't get a lot of attention at home. So over the months of working there, I just had this image in my head of her being some evil parent. And, his dad, I never really had an issue with him. He was always pretty nice, but he didn't also stay around a lot either. So um, during my time at this center, I just kind of assumed that his mother and father were kind of these angry people. So but a few months after I had been working there, I'd continued to open up to them and try to create a relationship with them so that they could trust me. And I always offered to babysit for them because he's a great kid, and I like to meet new families and gain relationships, I guess. So I always offered to babysit for them, but they never kind of opened up to that. They kind of were like, "Oh yeah, totally," but never ever gave me a call until it sort of had been probably about 6 months go by, and he's turning 1, and his dad came in and he was like, "Oh hey, we're throwing a birthday party for him if you'd like to come." And before that, I'd never talked to him about stuff they do outside of work or outside of daycare, so it was kind of like, "Oh, yeah, of course." So I got my invite, and I was gonna see, like, I told him I would let them know if I'd make it, and I honestly didn't know if I was going to go, but I did because I wanted to create a better relationship with them and his mother. So I ended up showing up to this place, and his mom instantly greets me at the door and wraps her arms around me and gives me this big hug because she's so excited that I'm there and says that I'm one of the best teachers that he's ever had. So it completely like caught me off guard because I thought she was some, angry parent that didn't want to ever, come out of her comfort zone to meet one of his teachers. So, it was great. And then, we had a great time at his birthday party. She's a great mother, and I ended up being asked to babysit a few weeks after that because she told me that I was one of the only people that she trusted. So, they turned out to be very great friends of mine now, and I still babysit their son. He's going to be 2 in a few months, um, and I'm happy that I got to create this relationship that I have with them, and I wish that the lady that told me they were these terrible, angry parents, that she would have just given me a little bit more information as to why she thought they were angry, awful parents instead of just saying, "Oh, they don't like anyone, that's it." Because I would have, you know, felt a little more comfortable and tried to get to know them a lot better before judging them and thinking they were these awful people.